When the attack happened in Libya and Gaddafi was being taken down, a number of African presidents said, wait, hold. We will fly into Libya and we can have some kind of diplomatic conversations. The feedback from external actors to them was, if you fly into Libyan airspace, we cannot guarantee your security. I want you to think about that for a minute, that heads of state of the African continent were told this on our continent. And ladies and gentlemen, what is Libya today? What is Libya today? And it happened on our watch. It happened on our watch. Ladies and gentlemen, Rwanda 1994. Dilly-dallying over the word genocide at the United Nations Security Council saw 1 million people dead in how many days? And who solved the problem? We had to solve the problem. His Excellency and a small force came back in and had to build this country from scratch, ladies and gentlemen. And today we still get lectures and hear lectures about human rights, and there's something wrong. I want to talk about South Africa today. In South Africa today, we are hearing narratives being built around white genocide in South Africa. You are security actors, you understand the import of these narratives and why are they being placed in the international scene? Why is this happening? What could it open up? But where does Africa stand? 54 nations? A strong continent, resource-rich, fastest-growing continent in the world. Where do we deserve to sit? Your Excellency, let me come to you on this. Multilateral systems and how do we maneuver this very serious reality, please?
They should come and tell us. We don't even want to go into Saddam Hussein. We want to stand with our Gaddafi here.
Yeah.
What did Gaddafi do?
Nothing.
The Americans wake up one day and the same statement they are giving us today, that they want to go to Burkina and go and save Burkina. They came to Libya. And when they went to Libya, today, if you compare Libya then to now, everybody can
American
say their own
democracy.
stories.
Yes.
We are saying this. That enough is enough. Ibrahim Traore is just being an obedient son of the land. He understands the call of the ancestors and is actually listening to the call of the ancestors within him that they should rise up and save their land. Today, the West should be aware of themselves. This is not just a solidarity walk. This is an awakening call of Africa entirely to remember what we have been denied of for so long. The freedom that we deserve. What is it that is going on in Burkina today that is really pinching France today? That is really piercing the minds of the West today? Is it just about constructing roads? Is it just giving life to the people?
Yeah.
You told us that we should start building our own continent. And no time ago, Donald Trump, you told us that Africa is a shithole.
Yes.
And if a shithole is now cleaning itself,
Yeah.
are we calling you? I mean, we are not calling you people to come and help us clean our shithole. We are asking you to stay back and let us fix our own problems.
Yes.
Because we've caused it by allowing you people to always keep on doing what you do to us. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
But like Nkrumah said, that they make us feel enemies of ourselves. They tell you that person is better than the other and that person is good than the other. They are using it to clump us together, then they hit among ourselves and we fight. And when we are fighting, they sneak through to come and do what they have to do. This is the time that nobody has to sit back and allow Western media to intimidate them, to wrongfully let them understand what we've been missing for too long. Because now, all these gadgets we are seeing here is actually sending the message. And you need nobody to tell you the truth. You just have to log it in and go and see for yourself. Read for yourself and you see the truth. If you can't even read, nothing. Just log in Ibrahim Traore. In the last 2 years, and you see the reason why Africa is where it is and why the West is coming back. We'll continue to rise and resist this. And I made this quote and I say this, that it's either they accept. It is either they accept the realities of the revolution now, of this generation, or else they wait for the consequence of this revolution. No retrieve, no surrender. Aluta continue.
L'ennemi, il sait ce qui se prépare. Il ne va pas rester dormir et attendre. Donc, préparez-vous au combat. Je ne les appelle pas des terroristes. Je les appelle des petits bandits. Si nous arrivons à transformer demain nos matières premières, ça veut dire que là-bas des usines vont fermer. Est-ce que vous comprenez la logique? Donc c'est normal qu'ils se battent pour mélanger notre société, pour nous maintenir dans cette guerre constante et qu'on ne puisse jamais réfléchir un jour se développer. Et là, ils continueront à se développer eux et nous serons toujours là à exporter vers eux nos matières premières et notre jeunesse en train de souffrir dans la misère, chercher à traverser l'océan pour aller mendier là-bas. Donc, ils sont dans leur logique de protéger leurs intérêts, de la mauvaise façon certes, mais nous, notre devoir c'est de nous battre pour nous affranchir et nous sortir de cette situation. J'espère que tout le monde est conscient que nous ne sommes plus dans une guerre de terrorisme, mais dans une guerre d'indépendance. Et il faut que chacun comprenne que c'est une logique pour les impérialistes de nous imposer cette guerre. Normalement, chaque leader, chaque dirigeant devait se battre pour...
He is not a celebrity. He don't dance on TikTok. He don't trend of scandals. But he is trending because of being real, being bold, being strong, and fearing nothing but only saying the truth. Ibrahim Traore is the most wanted president in Africa right now. He is the second youngest president in the world, but he is a fearless leader. He is not wanted by the West, by the media, but he is wanted by the people. Every country is crying loud. They want Ibrahim Traore to be their leader. They are asking themselves, why don't our countries have people like Ibrahim Traore? From Ghana, South Africa, America, Jamaica, Kenya, entire Africa, they are asking and they are saying, we want a leader like Ibrahim Traore. For you to know why everybody wants Ibrahim Traore, you have to stay till the very end of the video to know why people are craving, people are crying for, people needs Ibrahim Traore.
I see an amazing place.
Born in 1988, a soldier by training, a revolutionary by calling. In the year 2022, Ibrahim led his coup to take over and remove the government that was failing the people of the Burkina Faso. So Ibrahim Traore led the coup in his country to take over the government of Burkina Faso, that is back in the year 2022. But Ibrahim Traore never took power to enrich himself, but he took power for the people. In his words, he said, if people ain't safe, what's the point of having a leader? If people ain't safe anymore in this country, why must you have a leader? That's why they took over the leadership and removed the failed government in the Burkina Faso to take lead, to bring back the leadership to the people, because us having a leader in our country is useless. It's like having nothing. So what is the point of us having a leader while he can't take care of us, he can't help us, he can't feed us, he can't make us go to school? So they didn't saw the meaning of having a president in the leadership who is failing the country, who is failing the government. But now Ibrahim Traore never wanted to take the power just to enrich himself. But Ibrahim Traore, as he was young, he saw his people, his brothers were being misused, were being misled. The economy were being misused by the government, and he saw that he saw terrorism in his country. That's why when he got the power to take over the leadership, he didn't take the power because of himself. He took it for the people of Burkina Faso. Since Ibrahim Traore refused to bow down for France, IMF and Western intimidations. So I will ask you again, so what makes Ibrahim Traore? Number one, Ibrahim Traore represents what most leaders in Africa can't represent for their people. Number one is about courage. Ibrahim Traore is a most courageous leader I know, because Ibrahim Traore was able to stand and say no. I'm not visiting U.S. Embassy, U.S. office, the White House, because Donald Trump called Ibrahim Traore to go and maybe talk to him, maybe have a deal. But Ibrahim Traore refused. He didn't fear that what may cost his life or something, but he said that no, I'm not coming to the office of U.S., to the White House. Another thing is Pan-Africanism over personal profit, because Pan-Africanism was started by Thomas Sankara, Marcus Garvey, the Maroons, people who fought Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, people who really fought for Africa as independence, freedom. People wanted to live free. People wanted to have unity in Africa. That's why Ibrahim Traore is seen as the leader of back then, but he's making his own history in real time, because people who fought for independence didn't make it. They were not able to make it. They were killed. They were taken by the white and they were killed because they lacked support. I don't know how to put it, but they were people betrayed each other back then. That's why people died. Thomas Sankara died on the line of duty. Gaddafi died for Malawi. Nelson Mandela died. Nyerere died. Marcus Garvey died. Jomo Kenyatta died for Kenya. But now, people really fought hard to win their power, to win their leadership, but they failed to win their leadership. They were killed. But Ibrahim Traore is bringing back what most leaders has not been able to bring back. Because if leaders will bring back the Pan-Africanism in Africa, we will be so far. But they refused, or not they refused, but they don't have the courage to bring it back. Another thing is service over showmanship. Ibrahim Traore he chose to work for people of Burkina Faso. He chose to work for them. He chose to strive, to go hard for them. That's why Ibrahim Traore chose to give his country people, to give his country a free tax country. Number two, a free housing. Number three, free education. If you do those three things in the world, or in a country, you are elevating the youth, you are elevating people, because if somebody somewhere who can't pay the rent, but he knows that I can work for my country. Besides that, when I go to an office to work, I'm still getting the money that I've been working for. Another thing, education. There's some kids who don't go to school because they lack fees. But in Burkina Faso, they are studying without paying anything. So you as a child, you can fail on your own, but you can't fail because of the school fees. Ibrahim Traore speaks with fire, but he acts with boldness. The time whereby Ibrahim Traore was exposing the people, the countries, CNN, the media, he was exposing them. He had the bold to come on the camera and say, this is this, this is this. Because you did this wrong, I'm not sparing you. I'm putting it out to the world. Let people know what you did. People or the whites used to hide our good deeds, but used to expose us on our bad deeds. That's why they made us hate our leaders. They made us not know that we can own ourselves. They made us not know that we can have our own education system, because they wanted us to go by the flow. But Ibrahim Traore has the guts to say no to this, and I don't want this, and this will not happen in my country. That's why he chased out the whites in his country, and he drawn himself from France, and he said no to work with ECOWAS. That's why Ibrahim Traore is the most wanted leader in Africa today. Let's awake Africa. Let's not be the puppets. Let's not be used. Let's be brave. Let's be courageous. Let's stop giving people lies. Let's grow Africa. I've been Abu Kifa, and let's meet in the next video. I'm out, and peace be with you every time, every single day.